Hello and a very warm welcome to you all. We are back with the highlights of the Great Britain and Ireland Rally Championship. It's round 7 of this season and still nothing has been decided, and we're on the way with Pius on stage 1. It's been 8 stages over 2 days, so a fairly short rally containing a couple of longer stages. However, all in all, a relatively short one. And apart from this stage, and well, basically the early stages, the majority of the weather has been very good as well. And we continue with Yura, still on stage 1, and we'll also end for another longer video as he drives through. He had a little bit of an adventure in one of the corners with the ditch there and here as well. Or maybe that was the one. And another one, but so far it seems he can avoid taking any damage from his shenanigans. Hopefully that's going to stay like this for the rest of this rally. He's absolutely sending it like a madman he is. And I'm not entirely sure what he was trying to do there. It seemed like he was trying to pull a right flag, but it backfired quite massively. And I thought that's going to end his rally as well. But in the end, he could keep going. And now we have Markuss, and saw this very same corner from Yura, though he lost a wee bit less time there. And well, it looks like Markuss is driving like a madman himself, which leads to a lot of adventurous occasions with the corners and some other stage side objects. So the championship itself has not been decided yet, as we see right on stage 2, and we'll be on the lookout to see if we can spot a right flag. So the championship is still open, however, Luca's biggest rival is kinda out of contention after 2 very bad rallies. Casper stepped up as the challenger for the title, as Luca still in the lead with quite a margin, but with the remaining 3 rounds to go, we'll see who comes out on the top. And in the meantime, Yura on stage 2, still absolutely sending it, and it seems like the car has still no damage, or at least pretty much intact, despite some contacts here and there with the ditches and some other objects. But so far it seems that he's having a good rally, also quite fast. And in case you noticed, and before I continue with that, here is Luca, the championship leader. So far so good. Nice driving. And in case you notice something different, that's because Maria is taking something off of the highlights, so it's going to Ivan, which results in using a slightly different overlay, as you can see bottom right of the screen. It was a very nice finish by Luka. And we continue with Gergely on stage 2 still. Quite early in the stage yet. And I actually like the fact that everyone who's driving this car, nobody ever changed the livery, so I haven't seen a single custom livery for this car in any of our championship that this is driven. I'm not sure if it's out of respect or people just can't be bothered, but it's nice to see that this car is always unchanged. And on stage 3 we have Ivan, and we'll be on the lookout for some gymnastics. And for a second I thought that he's going to end up in the woods right there, but he managed to get away, so nothing to worry about. So far it looks like this rally has been pretty bad for everyone. So far everyone's been absolutely sending it, which has led to various shenanigans so far. Adventures into the ditches, contact with some stage side objects, and we have Ben Love, a new face in this championship. And we're still on stage 3, so we'll see how he will be doing for the remainder of the season. And by the way, Pius is also a new face in the highlights. We've never seen him before either, so it will be an interesting thing to see how these new drivers will do in the remainder of the season. And we're back with Gergely on stage 3. It is Mashironn Subaru, and from what I can see, it's mostly undamaged as well. So he's been having absolutely fantastic drive over the course of this rally. And the right is here for stage 4, and we're still without a right flick in this rally, which, yes, we actually ended up making it the right flick. And we have Markuss leaving the track a little bit, and it looks like it did end up a spin, but he's able to continue without any serious trouble. Looks like he managed to avoid any serious contact with the tree. Al, it's been quite a while. We saw him in one of the highlights, and he seems to be a little stuck at the side of the road, but the Opel has enough power to come out of that trouble. And well, that was a big shunt, and it seems like the door lock is broken, and that's another back shunt. Somehow his car is still running. I can't explain how or why, but this has been like one Luka in the lead, right second, and Gergely on P3, and all the rest of the drivers here with me already crashing. And we start the second day with Casper, and that's quite the way of starting the second day. Yet it seems like he managed to avoid any serious impact, so he could continue with the rally. And we're back with Ben for stage 5, and I can't see what happened from the dust, but he's facing the wrong direction. And he managed to restart the car and continue the rally. And we're back with Al for stage 5. After the service as well, so whatever damage he had, he could fix it, but it seems like that was the end of his rally. And here is Casper on stage 6. Hairpin nicely taken. Ivan still in contention as he slides off the road, but somehow saves it and brings it back, and then slides off again, but it looks like he managed to avoid contact with the guardrail. Well, not the second time. From what I can hear, he could continue after restarting the car. And we have Luca on stage 7, and I guess that was the end of his rally. So that's the leader out of this rally with 2 super rallies. We'll see where that takes the final results. Ivan ending up facing the wrong direction on stage 8, turns around and speeds away into the distance, and that's a big shunt. And I can't see what's happening in the grass. Well, the car still starts, so he can continue still. And at least we had gymnastics from him. That's a tradition for every rally. As we continue with Casper on stage 8 still, so the final stage. As he finished, and these are the final results. Gergely has won. Well done, mate. This is your maiden win. And quite a few super rally finishers as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Goodbye.